This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, today we are going to start up with the case study. So here, case study is nothing but we are going to try to resolve one issue. Okay, one case has been come to us and we are trying to resolve it. So here we are talking about a cafe. Okay, so now we wanted to buy a cafe and we wanted to see how it is going to work out. Okay, so for that we have to do the calculation where we'll be starting up with our financial modeling. Okay, so here first let's understand the situation, what is the case is all about, then we will try to resolve it. Okay, so here Mr. Sumit wants to set up a chain of cafes in Bangalore. Means Mr. Sumit, he has an idea to start up with a cafe in Bangalore. Okay, so Sumit has identified the location and the products that he wants to sell in his cafe. So when we are planning up to start up with a cafe or restaurant, first thing that comes into our mind is location. So location plays very important role. So if my location is situated in such a place where the business is going to grow, so that type of locations only we need to choose. Okay, and what are the items that I am going to sell in my cafe? So those things also we need to plan it accordingly. Okay, so here he wants to sell the below mentioned items. So what are the items that Sumit wanted to sell in his cafe means it is tea, which is planning that it will be sold at the rate of 20 rupees, Maggie at the rate of 60 rupees, shakes rupees 150, samosas he is planning to sell it at rupees 30, and puff at the rate of 80 rupees. Okay, these are the basic things he wanted to start up with. Okay, understand the rates and all. So tea it is rupees 20, Maggie it is 60 rupees, shakes it is 150, samosa it is 30 rupees, and puff it is 80 rupees. To operate the cafe, it needs to have 450 square feet space. Means the location, what is he looking for? To set up a cafe, so he requires the space of 450 square feet. Okay. So for retail shop with the lease rental of rupees 150 per square feet. Means whatever the square feet is, per square feet will be costing around 150, and that will be for month. Per month, this will be the amount what he is going to pay for per square feet. And rental contract for 5 years has been done. So he has made up his mind that he is going to run the business for 5 years. So he has put a rental agreement also for 5 years, wherein the deposit for the place is 10 lakh rupees at the start. Okay, so to set up this one location, how much is the deposit? 10 lakh rupees. And he is planning that out of that 100%, 40% he is going to give on online aggregators. Online aggregators is nothing but Swiggy and Zomato. Okay, so those peoples, they are going to make a sale up to 40%. So what will be the 60% that I have to sell in my shop? It will be 60%. So 60% sale has to happen in the cafe, and 40% he has planned to give it to the online aggregators. Understood? So for this online aggregators, he is thinking to give a commission of 30% on the total sales. Okay, whatever the sale is that happening, on that he is planning to give 30%. So just read out this one and understand this first paragraph, and do let me know if you are having any doubt in this, any part you did not understand. Girls, I wanted you people to go through this first paragraph of explanation, and if you are having any doubt, please clarify it. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you people have downloaded this questionnaire and the Excel sheet also, no? Bangalore Cafe Excel sheet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the next paragraph. A one-time renovation of the premises worth rupees 15 lakh will be needed to incurred at the start. Means to renovate the premises. Now he wanted to make some changes in his cafe. So for that renovations he is requiring 15 lakh rupees. So the initial deposit is 10 lakh rupees. On that extra renovation what he is doing for the premises is 15 lakh rupees. Okay. Then salary inflation in the economy is 7%. Means the salary is been getting hiked year after year at the rate of 7%. Food expenses are expected to be 35% of the contribution. Means food expenses means the raw materials or whatever the item he is purchasing. So he is planned that the food expenses will be 35% of his contribution. Okay. Generated for the period tax rate in the economy is 35%. Means per year the tax rate will be 35%. Tax losses cannot be carried forward. So if there is any loss or anything, it will not be carried forward. The initial investment, that is deposit plus renovation, can be refunded by bank 20% loan. So if out of that total, this one deposit and renovation, on that 100%, he can take a bank loan of 20% at the rate of 12% interest rate. The remaining should be funded using equity. So 20% of bank loan means out of 100, how much is the equity? Girls, out of 100%, 20% if I'm taking the bank loan, remaining how much will be my equity?
80%.
Very good. The debt is to be repaid at the end of fifth year in lump sum. So whatever the debt I am taking, the loan, so it should be repaid with lump sum. So lump sum I have to pay it at the end of the fifth year. Okay. So understood with this second paragraph. Just see if you are having any doubt, any point you did not understand, I'll explain it.
Ma'am, the interest is 12%, so the principal amount will be returned after 5 years, like the whole principal
Yes.
amount.
Yes. Means the 20%, whatever the loan that has been taken, for that rate of interest will be 12%, and that 20% will be paid back in lump sum at the end of fifth year.
Can you explain the last two lines?
The remaining should be funded using equity. Means I'm telling that overall that 100% out of which deposit plus renovation is there, no? So out of that 100%, 20% I can take the bank loan. So the remaining 80% will be the equity. The remaining should be funded using equity. Means it will be that 80% will be done using the equity. The debt is to be repaid at the end of fifth year in lump sum. Means the debt is nothing but the 20% bank loan what I am going to take out of that 100% investment, that has to be paid back in lump sum at the end of fifth year. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So any doubt in the second paragraph?
No, ma'am.
So evaluate the business opportunity with the projected life of 5 years. So now we are going to calculate, evaluate the business for 5 years. After 5 years, the cafe will be sold to big brand. After 5 years, I'm going to sell this cafe to a big brand, and the deposit will be refunded to Sumit. Means whatever the deposit that we have done, it will be refunded. Okay. So ignoring the depreciation. Should Sumit invest in the above project? Now the question is, this is what the case is all about. So this is how it is going to work out. So can Sumit invest in the above project? So we have to see either if we are going with the business will be in profit, at what rate of profit it was going to be. Okay, so these are the scenarios what it has been explained. Any doubt in this? Understood with this, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
So now let's see what are the other things that we have to concentrate. So the average sale expected for first month. So the first month sales post which is expected to grow 1% year on year, means every year it is going to increase 1%, means for 1 month it is 1%. So here on here it is going to be increased. So here, as we discussed, what are the items that he is going to sell? Okay, so the quantity, what it is he is going to get started up with. Tea, he is planning to put 100 teas, samosa 50 samosas, Maggi 50 quantity of 30 numbers, shakes 20 numbers. So initially he is planning to start up his business with this much of quantity. Okay. And next, personal cost per month. So apart from it, what are the other things are there? So for his business, he requires one manager for whom the salary will be 20,000. Okay, and cooking stuff, he need 3 people. So per person, it is 15,000 rupees salary per month. Cleaner, he requires one cleaner whose salary will be 12,000, and others, one person he needs whose salary will be 18%. Okay, this is the quantity what he is going to start up with, and this is the expenditure. So the employees what he require and what will be the salary for them. Okay, so this is the case study. So just go through once again, then we will start up with our this one. We'll solve the problem. Girls, shall we start it, or you need 2 more minutes to check for the questions? Girls, are you people there?
Yes, ma'am.
You need some more time to check out with the question?
Ma'am, we'll start, ma'am.
Okay. So you people were able to download this, right? Okay. So now the deposit. So what is the deposit that I'm going to make? Look at the question and tell me what is the deposit amount I need.
10 lakh, ma'am.
So deposit will be 10 lakh. And for renovation,
15.
so 15 lakh rupees. So now the total investment will be, so I'm using alt is equal to, so the total investment is 25 lakh. Okay, the deposit is 10 lakh. On top of it, renovation, the amount I need for renovation is 15 lakh. So the total investment is 25 lakh. So now, what is the debt I have planned?
20% of the total investment.
Okay, so actual investment 20% on it. So 20% is, sorry, the total investments is 25 lakh into 20%. So the amount is 5 lakh rupees that I am going to take. So now 80% of the equity. So total investment minus debt, it is 20 lakh rupees equity I am going to take. Understood with this part?
Yes, ma'am.
So here now I have to calculate the salary. So salary is what I have told. So salary manager 20,000, cooking staff per person it is 15,000. Okay, and cleaner 1 person 12,000, other 1 person 18,000. So I need to calculate here. Manager 1 person, the salary remains same. Cooking staff 3 members I need. So per person it will be 15,000. So for 3 people it will be 45,000. Cleaning person only 1, so it will be 12,000, and others the person will be getting the salary of 18,000. That will also will remain the same. And here I have made sum of all those things. Okay, so understood with this also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's start up to resolve it. So first we will check out with the things. So that is price. What are the price that have been given? Okay, so T how much they have told? I want you people to guide me. What is the T amount? T rate will be
20 rupees.
is equal to 20. Then samosa, will be
30.
30 rupees.
Yes, ma'am.
30, and Maggie
60.
60 rupees, and puff
80.
80 rupees, and shakes
150, ma'am.
150. So is there, they have told, is there will be the changes in the rate? Will the rates be changed?
Yes, ma'am.
Rate will be changed, they have mentioned. See, look at the question properly.
Oh, mom, they have not told anything.
So the rates will remain same for the 5 years. So here we are calculating it from 2020 to 2024, 21, 22, 23, 24. So for this 5 years we are going to calculate. So here they have mentioned the price of the products, but they have not told that there will be any changes in the upcoming years. So this amount will remain the same for all the 5 years. So I am copying and I am pasting these values. Done. So now I need to calculate. So here I need to calculate the rate. So how much quantity they have told. So quantity, let's see, look at the quantity. So what is the quantity they have planned up? T is for 100. 100 T they are going to sell. So now I'm talking about per year. So in a year, how many days will be there?
365.
So
365.
here, yes, here look at the question. Average daily sales. Average daily sales means this is the sale, the quantity that they are going to put it for one day. Okay. So per day, 100 tea will be sold. Per day, 50 samosas will be sold. 50 Maggies will be sold. So like that, I need to calculate it for 365 days. So 100 into 365. Okay. So per day, I'm going to sell 100 tea. So for 365 days, how much it will be? Okay. So like that only. Next, I have to calculate for samosa. Samosa will be, and here also nowhere they have to. So it is for 1 month. Okay. So 1 month they are telling. So the first year, how much is this one? Okay. So per day, first year, this much it is going to happen. So next one, it is samosas are 50. So 50 into 365. Next, Maggie. Maggie is 50. 50 into 365. Puff. So puff will be 30 is equal to 30 into 365. Then shakes, it is 20 into 365. So understood with this first year calculation. This is for 1 year. You can see I am calculating it for 365 days. So 365 days make 1 year. So I am telling that per day if I am selling 100. So for 365 days it will be 36,500 tea I am selling. So understood with this first year calculation, girls? If anything you are having the doubt, please do tell. Everyone understood with this, or you want me to explain it once again? Here I am making the calculation of quantity into number of days. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now let's see the next one. So here they have told that per day we are going to make a sale of this. So per month, and we have calculated for 1 year. Then which is expected to grow 1% year on year. So that means every year it is going to grow with 1%. Okay, that is per month it will be 1%. Understand the thing? So 1 month 1% is equal to, I'm taking the value into, open the bracket. So how much they have told for 1 month? 1 plus. So 1 is for 1 month. So for 12 months it will be 12%. So every month 1% will be increased. So if I see for the year, it will be 12% growth will be there. Understood, or you want me to explain this once again?
Ma'am, why did we do 1 plus 12%?
So see here, so they are telling that average daily sales for 1 month. So this is for 1 month. 1 month, the percentage of sales will be 1%. Okay. So like that, if I see for 1 month, 1% means for 12 months, it is 12%. Isn't it? So here I am telling that is equal to, that is the growth that is happening on the previous year. So I'll select the previous year into, open the bracket. So per month, how much we are telling? 1. Okay. 1 plus 12%. That is for overall. Overall here it is 12%. 1 month 1% means 12 month 12%. And close the bracket. Enter.
Ma'am, why do we have to take 1 when it is yearly? So it will be 12%, right? So if you add 1, it will
So
be
every
13.
month. No, ma. Here I am telling that whatever the value is there. So every month 1%. On that, if I include this one, 12%. Means when it is coming this side, it will be 13 month only. Calculation will be no. C4, that is the value, plus per month, how much is the value, and overall month, how much it will be. So if I remove this, okay, we are telling that we don't want 12%. See, if I show it has directly 12%. Okay, that is on this one. See, look at the increment.
No, ma'am. So we have to add like 36,500 plus 12%. So that will get the value properly.
How you are telling it is equal to this one plus 12%.
Ma'am, not 13%. It should be 12%, I said.
Plus 12%.
Ma'am,
The
no,
value,
I said 36,500 of 12% will be 1 minute of 12% will be 4,380 plus 36,500. So it will
that
be
is
40.
what. So
Yes,
here
ma'am.
you are telling that, okay, now here what should I do? 12% plus again this 35%, this one.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
36,500 into 12% plus 36,500 again.
Yes, ma'am.
Like this. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The same value only, when I did the same value we got it. Then you are doing also we are getting the same value.
No, ma'am, it was a different value. Like tried for the other one, it was different.
Okay, 1 second, let me show you. So this is what you told the formula, isn't it? So what I told this is equal to 36,000 into, open the bracket, 1 plus 12%. See, what is the difference? Here I have put the
And both
formula,
are
what
the,
you have to.
ma'am, both are the same formula. It's just that in one we're taking C4 as common. So that will be 1 plus 12. Both are the same formula.
Both are, we are getting the value same. So the formula you are using it different, I am using it different. That's it.
Ma'am, can you do it on that tally thing, like cancel this one and do the old thing?
What
1
I
plus
did.
percent. Yes, ma'am.
So here I have done it now. See, this one only I am showing you what I did. So C into 1 plus 12%, and here what the formula I have put for your thing, what you have told. Here I am showing the formula. See,
Sure, ma'am. Could you please do it on the left-hand side, like on the green table?
here you want me to do it. Is equal to C4 into 1 plus 12%. So this is what the formula I put.
Okay, ma'am, but before
So
we had actually missed that multiplication sign, so the answer was different. That's why I was confused.
no, that time also I put multiplication sign. We got the answer same only. See, either you put it this way or this way. Both the thing I am getting the answer as same only. You can choose whichever type. Excel is a vast thing where it is like user defined. So whatever, however you want to manipulate, you can manipulate and put it. The thing is, we should get the right answer. So whatever the formula I gave, for that also it is calculating. Whatever the formula you are giving, for that also it is calculating. You can choose any one type of formula. If you wanted to follow your way of formula, you can try it. It's a good thing that you people have learned so much. It's really appreciable thing. Very good. Good try. Because I have tried it this way and you people have tried it in another way. Both are one and the same only. Okay. You can take whichever type of formula you want. I'll keep this formula here only. See, both the formulas are here. Okay. Done, girls? You can take any of the formula in this. Either the first one or the second one, you get the same answer. Now, once I get the answer, I will drag it to the last. Okay. The same way only, I'll take it for the samosa also is equal to, I'll take your way of formula only, 12% plus again the previous value. So I'll just select it and drag. Samosa and Maggi both are one of the same because the amount is same only, quantity is same only, okay? Into 12% plus so I wanted you people to do this thing, put the values and do the calculation for this quantity and price. Price, you have to copy the same thing only. So price will remain same. So I have put the value same and you have to put the calculation for quantity. So we will do this one. I will give you 5 more minutes of time. By that time you finish this, then we'll go for the annual sales. Okay. Girls, if anybody has the doubt, please do let me know. I'll explain it once again. People are able to do this to calculate the quantity.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's done, or you want some more time?
It's done, ma'am. We can move further.
Okay. So next we have to calculate the annual sales. So here we came to know how much is the quantity per year and what is the price. So I need to calculate the annual sales. So for that, so annual sales. So T will be 3006. This is the quantity. So 36,500 quantity of tea has been sold in 1 year. So I'll select this into the rate. Enter. So is there any changes in this one, annual sales? Please check and tell. So I'll calculate it for the second month, second year also manually, and then select and drag. So if you click on any of the cell, you can see G4 into G11, that is G4 into G11. Okay. The same way only I need to calculate for every month, every items is equal to samosa into 30 rupees. Is equal to 20,440 into 30. So I'll just do the second month calculation manually and then drag it. So for Maggie also 18,000 into 60. Here also is equal to 20,000 into 60. So second here I'll do it manually and drag it. So then for puff into 80 rupees, here is equal to this 12,000 into 80. Then shakes is equal to 7,300 into 150 is equal to 8,000 into 150. So I need to do the calculation like this, that is quantity into price. That makes my sales. Okay. Then what is the total annual sale? Is equal to sum, open the bracket and select item. That is the products. Enter. So just
Ma'am, your screen is stuck.
screen is
Ma'am, your screen is stuck.
now. Now are you able to see the screen, Ma? Is it moving now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
You want me to show it once again?
Yes, ma'am.
So the annual sales, that is quantity into price, is equal to 36,500 into 20. Okay. The quantity into price. So second here, I'll just do the calculation manually. That is 40,000 into 20. And then I'll select and drag from the second month. The same way is equal to 18,000 into 30. Here also 20,000 into the quantity of samosa into the price. So I'll just select and drag is equal to 18,000 into 60. Puff is equal to 10,000 into 80. See, if anywhere if you click, you should know G7 into G14. Okay. So like that only, shakes into 150 is equal to 7,300 shakes into 150 per shake. So my calculation is done. So here I wanted to calculate the annual sales, that is equal to sum, open the parenthesis and select the range, that is the products, the items, whatever I have, enter. Then I select and drag. So till here I want you people to try this out.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, can you please show how to select and drag the cells?
Okay. So first this one is equal to sum. So that is totaling. Open the parenthesis and click the range from T and drag it till shakes. That is from C18 to C22. See, C18 to C22. Till here I have to drag it. Close the parenthesis. That is close the bracket. Enter. That's it. Come here. Go to
No, ma'am. The horizontal one.
horizontal
All
one.
the
You come
cells.
here. So you can see that black color cross at the right hand side corner.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to just click it. Don't leave the click. Just drag it till the last. You can see this dark color green border. It is getting covered. Now you
Yes,
release
ma'am.
the click. As you release the click, the formula will be applied and the values will be filled.
But in my laptop, it's not coming, ma'am.
Why it is not
So,
coming? See, you have done the calculation, right?
yes, ma'am.
So just click on that. Your active cell should be on that. Now
Yes,
can
ma'am.
you see this dot like thing over there in this right hand side corner?
Yeah, ma'am.
Now just take the cursor there. Now you can see black color cross.
Yes, ma'am.
Just click that cross and just drag. The cross should not change. You can see the cursor, this border, green color border, it is covering till the last. Now I'll release the click. My value will be auto-filled.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Thank you, ma'am.
yeah, now I have to calculate the online aggregates. So online aggregates, what it is? What did we say about online aggregates?
Swiggy and Zomato, ma'am, they have 40% of sales.
Yes. So here is equal to C24, that is total sales, into how much I should do?
40%.
40%.
So 40%. Enter. I'll just come here, click and drag. So my values is done. Just try to do it. Next, I wanted to see the retail sale then is equal to annual sale minus online sale. Enter. So this is my retail sales. This is the sale that has happened in the shop. So here I have done annual sales minus the online sale. I'm getting my retail sales. Next, let's do the rent. So rent, how much we have told? So rent, if you see, so we need to have 450 square feet space. So where the rate of the per square feet is 150 is equal to, open the bracket. So how much square feet I need? 450 square feet, and per square feet cost 150. So into 12. Enter. So the cost is, per year I am spending on rent is 8,10,000. So I'll just come here, click and drag. So the amount remains same.
1,000.
Here is equal to, open the bracket. So how much of square feet I need? 450 square feet I need space, into per square feet charges is 150. Close the bracket, into 12. So this is per month. 450 into 150 will be per month, this one. So like this I have to calculate for 12 months. Enter. It will be 8,10,000, and just click here and I will drag. Excuse me, girls. Next, I need to calculate the salary. So salary, again, we are telling that here we calculated, if you remember. So salary, per month salary is 95,000. And for here, I need to calculate the salary is equal to 95,000 into 12. So it is 11,40,000 rupees. So I'll just come here, click and drag to the last. Okay, so here I need to make it as is equal to, select the previous cell. So here we are telling, they are telling that, okay, let's see, there is an increment in the salary, right? Forgot about it. So salary inflation in the economy 7%, means there is a hike in the salary every year. There is a hike in the salary, that is 7%. So I'll take it as the previous year salary into 1 plus 12%, 7%. So 7% is the hike that you have told. So 7% hike. So every month it should be added. If you want, you can try with this formula, or previously your friend referred one formula. You can use that formula also. So I'll just come here, select and drag. Understood with this? Calculating the salary? Girls, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
So next we have to calculate the commission. So that is on online sale is equal to, open is equal to, select the cell, into how much commission we have spoken? 30% commission we will give. So that commission, is it getting increased? Have we mentioned anything as there will be a hike in that? No, the 30% is going to remain the same throughout the year. Next, interest expenses. So interest expenses will be on 12%. It is on the debt amount is equal to, so select the debt amount 5 lakh into how much we are telling, 12% of rate of interest will be there. So is there any hike in this interest rate also? So interest, how I calculate, I'll tell, is equal to, here we have put initially when we were calculating. So here we have put the debt amount. So I'll select the debt amount into 12%. Enter. So here there is no changes in this, that is going to remain the same. So I'll select this and I will drag it. So food cost will be is equal to annual
Ma'am,
sales.
I'm getting a different answer for salaries.
Sorry,
I'm not getting the same answer for salaries.
salaries, here you have done the calculation, you remember? Here see, look at my right hand side, we have done the calculation where we are telling that it is 95,000 per month.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
95,000 into 1 plus 7%.
No, how come 1 plus 7%? So first month it is just for 12 months we are calculating, right?
Yeah, okay.
So,
Got it.
so next month onwards you will be adding 1 plus 7%. Next year, 2021 onwards, you will be adding 1 plus 7%.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. So next
Ma'am,
we
can you
have to
please
calculate.
commission as well?
Sorry?
Commission, ma'am.
Commission. Okay. See, commission will be is equal to, what is the online aggregate that has happened? So first year, whatever it has happened, I'll select that into, what is the percentage, commission percentage I have told? 30%. Enter. So have we told that there will be any changes in this? In this 30%? No, it is going to remain the same. So I'll just select and drag. If there is any increment or hike, if we are telling, then in the next year we need to add that hike or that increment. If it is not there, I'll just select and drag. Got it, ma'am? So food cost, when we are calculating the food cost, here you can see in the question, food expenses are expected to be 35% of the contribution. Means whatever the contribution we are going to do, on that it will be 35%. Means here I have to select the total contribution. So contribution, what it is? So is equal to, on this total annual sales, it will be 35%. Okay, and this one, it is going to remain the same. So I'll just click and drag. Understood with this? Food cost. Here as explained in the question, food expenses are expected to be 35% of the contribution. Means each year, whatever the sales that is happening, on that 35%, I'm going to keep it for food expenses. Okay. So now calculating the PBT is equal to annual sales minus sum of the expenses that has happened. close the bracket, enter. So here I'll just put the calculation minus sum of the expenses, enter. I'll just come here, select and drag. So not everywhere I'm going to apply with the formula or something. So now, so PBT, profit before tax, okay. So now tax percentage is equal to PBT into tax percentage 35%, enter. So the same thing it will remain. I'll just select and drag. Now PAT, profit after tax, is equal to PBT minus tax, enter. Click here, select and drag.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you teach the calculation of salaries part again?
Salaries.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, salary, how much we have told here? Per month it is 95,000. If you can see here, the calculation we have done. So salary is equal to 95,000. So first here, I'm just going to calculate it for 12 months. Okay, first year only, I'm not going to give any increment to them. So it will be 12 months. Enter. Next, I'll be taking is equal to, take the first year's salary into, open the bracket, 1 plus, how much is the increment we have told them? 7%. Okay, salary will be incremented by 7%. Enter. Now click here, select and drag. If you look at the question, salary inflation in the economy is 7%. So here I need to show it that there is an increment by 7%. So from the second year you have to put that. Once you get the answer, select and drag. Got it? Understood? Understood, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next we are coming to the cash flow statement. So now the calculation part. So here initial investment. What was my initial investment? Initial investment was 25 lakh, isn't it? So here investment means it is minus. So I'm taking it in minus. So minus 25 lakh. Yeah, ma'am.
How did we get PBT and PAT, ma'am?
PBT is, see here. So whatever the sales that has happened, total annual sales minus the expenses. I'll put it once again and show, is equal to total annual sales minus sum of the expenses. Close the bracket, enter. So initial investment is equal to, it is 25 lakh. So that will be in minus. Then debt amount, what is the debt amount I have taken? That will be 5 lakh rupees. That will be my debt amount. So initially I'm receiving the amount. So I'm showing it in positive. So what they have told in this question, if you see, so the debt is repaid at the end of the 5 year in lump sum. So initially I'm taking it, by the end of the 5th year, I'm going to repay this debt amount. Okay. So then deposit refund. So whatever the deposit that will be there, it will be refunded. So here the remaining should be funded. Okay, here if you see, the deposit will be refunded to Sumit company. So after 5 years, he is going to sell back that cafe to a big brand, where the investment, the deposit, whatever he has done, he will be getting refund of it. So deposit, what is the deposit that we have paid? So deposit amount, it is 10 lakh. So that will be refunded to Sumit. So it will be in positive. At the end of the year, it will be refunded. Okay. So now PAT. I have to take the PAT value, enter, and just select and drag. Okay. I have to take the PAT value. Now total cash flow. So is equal to sum of this range. Enter. Then I'll just come here, select and drag. So my total cash flow, it is done. So now I have to calculate the IRR. IRR is nothing but internal rate of returns. So now if he is starting up with the business, initially there will be a loss. So after that, if you see from the first year, so slowly there is an increase in the growth. So by the end of the 5th year, you will be in profit. So if Sumit is making an investment of 25 lakh rupees and start up with the business, the internal rate of returns means the rate of profit what he will be getting is equal to IRR, open the parenthesis and select the total cash flow for all the 5 years. So it will be 10% of profit he will be having if he buys that business when all these calculations are done. So whatever the information he gave me, based on that when I did the calculations, I am able to conclude that initially he might be in loss, but hereafter here he is going to see the profit. So once he has done a certain investment, so he is going to see the profit of 10%. So now he can own the business. So he can buy it.
Why did
So
he
this is,
own 5 lakh in 2019?
sorry, initially
I mean
he has planned up
2019.
that, no ma, initially he planned up in the year 2019 that I wanted to start up with the business, and investment is planning that it will be to a 25 lakh. On that he is planning that he is going to take a debt of 5 lakh rupees. So this is in the initial, this one starting year, but the calculations will be done. So when you will be getting the financial, this one, if you wanted to calculate where your business stands, so once you start up in the month of April, so that is, this is April 22, 2022, you start up with the business. So April 2022 only you will be calculating what is the, this one, is the business is in profit or loss. So you will be calculating at the year end, right? So that will be March 2023, which will be the beginning of the next financial year. So in this year, we had planned for the investment, everything, but the processing, everything, I'll be able to conclude it only if at the financial year end. That means in the next financial year beginning, I'll be able to know I have started up with the business now. So is my business is in profit or in loss, the growth, whatever it is. So at the start moment only, I will not be able to conclude it. So the financial year end, I'll be able to make out, yes, this business is working out for me. Okay, so the calculations actually come into picture from the first year. So this will be considered as the first year. Okay, so from this first year, I'm going to calculate it for the 5 years, and I'm going to calculate it in the 5 years where the business is going to take a stand. So IRR is nothing but if I make this investment, everything. So at the end of the 5th year, I'll come to know how much rate of profit it is going to get gained. So here the rate of profit what I'm going to gain is 10%. So if my things, whatever the plannings I have done accordingly to the place, to the items, what is the rate I have fixed, what are the employees, rent, everything. So if it works out, so this will be my rate of profit, what I'm going to get at the end of the 5th year. Okay. So just see if you are having any doubts. I'll share you this one. You can try it out. So tomorrow we will go with the next second, this one, second case study. So I want you people to answer the attendance now. It's 19. Saida,
Present, ma'am.
Trisha,
Present, ma'am.
Harina.
Present, ma'am.
Harina was absent for a long days. Isn't it, Harina?
Yes, ma'am.
Nivedita? Nivedita.
Present, ma'am.
Janet?
Present, ma'am.
Sirisha? Sirisha? Okay, Sirisha is present. Maybe communication problem. Pooja? Deepti?
Present, ma'am.
Mansi Jain is present. Achisha? Achisha? Achisha is absent. Tanisha? Shreya?
Tanisha present.
Pooja?
Shreya
Pooja? Prabjot?
Present, ma'am.
Bhumika?
Present, ma'am.
Aditi? Aditi is present. Triveda?
Present,
Triveda?
ma'am.
Hannah? Catherine? Hannah? Okay, I'll share you the notes, girls. Just go through it. If you are having any doubts, please do clarify it. Okay, thank you. Good night.